Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, and no, it's not just about music, though we'll get there. It's about Geoff Tate, the legendary voice behind QUEENSRÂCHE, and a recent interview that caught my attention for all the right reasons. Here's the thing, Geoff Tate wants to learn how to cook. Yes, you heard that right. The man who's been crafting epic concept albums for decades is now eyeing the kitchen. And honestly, I'm here for it. What makes this really interesting is the why behind it. Geoff isn't just saying, "Oh, I want to boil some pasta." No, he's talking about the artistry of cooking, the precision, the creativity, the way flavors and textures come together. He's drawing parallels between cooking and music, which, if you think about it, isn't a stretch at all. Both are about combining elements to create something greater than the sum of its parts. Personally, I think this is a brilliant way to look at it. It's not just about following a recipe, it's about understanding the chemistry, the balance, the intent behind it. And let's be real, Geoff Tate isn't exactly a novice when it comes to creativity. The guy recorded Operation, Mindcrime 3 in 14 different countries, from castles in France to cabins in the North Pole. That's not just dedication, that's a mindset. So when he says he wants to tackle cooking, it's not a casual hobby. It's an extension of his artistic curiosity. What many people don't realize is that artists like Geoff often thrive on exploring new mediums. It's not about mastering everything, it's about the process, the challenge, the discovery. Now, let's talk about Operation, Mindcrime for a second, because it's impossible not to. This album, nearly 4 decades old, is still as relevant as ever. And Geoff himself points out why: the power dynamics between the haves and the have-nots, the corruption, the manipulation, it's all still there. What this really suggests is that great art doesn't just capture a moment, it captures a truth. It's why Mindcrime feels eerily timely today, just as it did in 1988. But here's where it gets even more fascinating: Geoff's perspective on creativity and relevance. He's not tied to a studio or a specific location to make music. He's out there, in the world, recording in hotels, backstage, wherever inspiration strikes. And yet, he's still drawn to something as grounded as cooking. If you take a step back and think about it, this duality is what makes artists like him so compelling. They're not just one thing, they're explorers, constantly seeking new ways to express themselves. One thing that immediately stands out is how Geoff views cooking as a form of storytelling, much like his music. He's not just talking about throwing ingredients together, he's talking about the experience of it. The way a Michelin-starred chef crafts a dish is the same way he crafts a song, with intention, with care, with a desire to evoke something in the person experiencing it. From my perspective, this is what makes his interest in cooking so much more than a passing fad. It's a natural evolution of his creative journey. Now, let's zoom out for a second. What does all of this mean in the bigger picture? It's a reminder that creativity isn't confined to one medium. Whether it's music, cooking, painting, or something else entirely, the core is the same: it's about expression, about pushing boundaries, about finding new ways to connect with the world. Personally, I think Geoff's foray into cooking is a testament to that. It's not about being the best chef or the best musician, it's about the act of creating, of exploring, of staying curious. So, here's my closing thought: what if we all approached our passions with the same kind of curiosity Geoff Tate is bringing to cooking? What if we saw every new interest not as a distraction, but as an extension of our creativity? I don't know about you, but that's something I'm definitely taking away from this. And who knows? Maybe next time you're in the kitchen, you'll think of it as your own little recording studio, a place to experiment, to create, to tell your story. What do you think? Is cooking just cooking, or is it something more? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if Geoff Tate ever drops a cookbook, you know I'll be the first in line. Until next time, keep creating, keep exploring, and keep that curiosity alive.